Hey folks, my name is Bob Filosa. Um, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to our supervisory group. And I wanted to talk to you about this training, this process, these core processes. In particular, I wanted to talk to you about the accountability portion when it comes to our technicians. You know, most folks think that accountability is about writing people up, threatening people, yelling at people. We've all seen that. We've all seen how it works or it doesn't work in many cases. Accountability is not about that. Accountability is about clarifying expectations and asking folks to perform at their best. Accountability is about consistency and persistency. You know, I had gotten the supervisor's job very early on in my career. I was 22 years old, and I was challenged a bit when I first took the position, as a lot of people are. I was challenged in dealing with folks that were my mom or dad's age. And my dad was in a management position. I went home and had the conversation with him, and the things he told me, I never forgot, and I'm going to share these with you today. He told me it's not about beating or threatening people. He said, treat people with respect, and they will return the favor to you. They will treat you with respect as well. But the most important thing was clarifying your expectations and being consistent about it. You know, he made it very clear to me that if you don't tell people what you want, they don't know what we want. So you really have to have those frank conversations with our technicians and be upfront about what the expectations are. The expectations of quality, PMI quality, repair quality. These are things that you have to talk to them about. They need to know and understand that, it's our intention to look at their PMI to help them improve and get better as we move forward. It's not about I gotcha. It's not about beating people up. It's about getting a second set of eyes on the PMI, help them understand where their shortcomings might be, and help them improve. But when it comes to accountability, it is much more about consistency and persistency and clarifying our expectations with our folks. So I really stuck to that over the years. I really stuck to being respectful to folks, but at the same time telling them what my expectations are. And if you do that, you'll find that the vast majority of technicians will respond. It's amazing what people will do if we simply ask them. But you have to ask them. And once you do, the vast majority will respond to your request. It may take a little bit of time. They have to see that you're really willing to stick with it. That's the key. They'll wait you out sometimes. But you've got to beat them at that game. You've got to be consistent, persistent, daily. Doesn't take long conversations. These could be 2-3 minute conversations that you have with your folks. As a matter of fact, those are the best ones to have. Quick phone call. Hey, how you doing? Where are we at? What do we got going? Here's what I need you to get done for me today. Once they realize that you're not going away, they'll fall in line and get completed what we need them to complete. Because what happens is if you don't clarify our expectations with the technicians, they take it as a green light to do what they think is important. And that's not always in line with what we need or expect from our folks. So I need your help with this. We've got to be consistent. We've got to be persistent. We have to clarify expectations, given each technician the appropriate amount of time to respond. And quite frankly, if enough time is given and folks don't respond, well, clearly they've put themselves in that position because we've given them ample opportunity to correct their behavior and get in line with what we need. So I appreciate your time and attention. I encourage you to go out and keep these words in your head and in your thoughts, and go out and utilize what you've learned from this training to get your folks in line, get your operation moving forward. I promise you it'll get you some results. Clarify those expectations for me. I appreciate your time and attention. I look forward to the results that this operation is sure to get after this training. Thanks.